He threw Hollywood parties, partied with Leonardo DiCaprio, gambled millions in Las Vegas, and lived like royalty. Then one day he vanished. This is the story of Jho Low, the man behind one of the biggest financial scandals in modern history. Jho Low's full name is Low Teek Jho. He was born in 1981 in Penang, Malaysia, into a wealthy Malaysian Chinese family. His family wasn't poor, far from it. They were already involved in real estate, trading, and business networks across Southeast Asia. But here, the key point. Jho Low didn't just want money. He wanted status, power, and access to global elites. From a young age, he learned an important lesson. Money opens doors, but connections open palaces. Jho Low was educated overseas, first in the UK, then later at Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania, one of the world's most elite business schools. At Wharton, he wasn't known as the smartest student. He was known as the connector. He networked aggressively. He studied how politicians, bankers, and royalty interact. And most importantly, he learned how global finance really works. This is where Jho Low learned the game. Don't own everything, control the flow. Jho Low's life changed when he connected with Najib Razak, who later became Prime Minister of Malaysia. Najib's stepson, Riza Aziz, became one of Jho Low's closest associates. This relationship gave Jho Low something priceless. Backhand index pointing right direct access to political power. Officially, Jho Low held no government position. Unofficially, he was everywhere. He advised. He introduced bankers. He arranged deals. He moved money. And most importantly, he operated behind the scenes, invisible to the public. 1MDB stands for One Malaysia Development Berhad. It was created in 2009 as a sovereign wealth fund, meant to develop Malaysia, invest in infrastructure, improve citizens' lives. On paper, it sounded patriotic. In reality, it became a money extraction machine. Billions of dollars were borrowed through international banks. Instead of funding development, huge sums were siphoned through shell companies, parked in offshore accounts, used to buy yachts, mansions, art, and luxury goods. Jho Low was the master architect, not officially, but strategically. This is where the story turns surreal. Money from 1MDB allegedly funded a $250 million yacht, mansions in New York, Beverly Hills, London, millions spent at casinos in a single night, artwork by Picasso and Monet, financing the Hollywood movie, The Wolf of Wall Street. Ironically, a movie about greed, funded by alleged stolen money. Jho Low wasn't hiding. He was showing off. And that was his biggest mistake. By 2015, journalists, investigators, and international regulators began asking questions. Where did the money go? Why were global banks involved? Why was Malaysia drowning in debt? Investigations spread across the United States, Switzerland, Singapore, Malaysia. The scandal exploded. Najib Razak eventually lost power and later faced criminal convictions related to 1MDB. And Jho Low, he disappeared. Jho Low is now one of the most wanted financial fugitives in the world. His last known locations were rumored to be China, Macau, Middle East. No confirmed photos. No interviews. No court appearances. Just whispers. Some say he's protected. Some say he's hiding behind powerful allies. Others believe he's quietly enjoying the money that was never recovered. Jho Low's story isn't just about corruption. It's about what happens when unchecked power meets ambition, how global finance can be exploited, how one man without an official title moved billions. He didn't rule a country. He didn't win an election. But for a moment, He controlled the money. And then he vanished. Like a ghost. Thanks for watching. We will come back with the untold mysteries. Please subscribe our channel. See you in next video.